I think I used up like a whole can of hairspray today trying to beat the wind.
Okay.
And I hopefully have a little bit more because it's still going to be windy tomorrow.
It's still going to be, yeah, you're still going to need it tomorrow. If that's your thing here. Yeah, the breeze is going to be blowing here one more day tomorrow on our Sunday, and it's still going to be a warm one as well. Amanda, today's wind gusts, they were quite strong. We had some places topping out in 40 miles per hour or stronger in parts of western and northwest Iowa. I think the strongest I saw when the usual suspect, the Estherville Airport at 48 miles per hour. A lot of us more like 30 mile per hour gusts. Here's where we're going tomorrow. Just about, well, not only the heat, or not only the wind, but the heat as well. Rainfall, hold that off until later tomorrow evening for most of us here. And then Monday, we'll keep some showers around for parts of the state. It'll be damp, it'll be cloudier, and it'll be finally be cooler. We've had, like we mentioned earlier, 80-degree temperatures or warmer for now 10 straight days. We've got one more day of that tomorrow on Monday. And then look where our temperatures go compared to average. Average is like upper 60s to about 70 by this point in the season. We go a little bit cooler than normal through the middle part of next week. And then we start to, guess what, climb once again as we head towards next weekend. I don't think we'll be quite to, the upper 80s, but we'll still be back to milder than average temperatures here for yet another stretch. Now, right now, pretty quiet tonight. High pressure's off to our east, so we're still keeping that breeze going out of the south, sort of between the high pressure on the one side and the low pressure approaching us to the west. There's a boundary out towards the Dakotas. That's going to work our way here as we head into tomorrow. So we'll start off as we go through your Sunday. See our wind gusts once again in that 30 to 35 mile per hour range. A few more high level clouds tomorrow afternoon, but otherwise very similar to today. So those temperatures, there they are, right back up towards generally middle 80s, maybe a touch cooler to the west where some of those higher level clouds get to first. So, it's the first week in October. A lot of those, small towns do their Oktoberfest or various places do stuff like that. People want to go to those pumpkin patches. And then you're going to be sweating out there tomorrow. Now, rainfall wise, most of us, not much action during the afternoon, not much action before the sun goes down, but you can see where that boundary is here, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. A few showers in parts of northwest and western Iowa try to pop up, but they don't really start to blossom and become more widespread and develop into some thunderstorms until probably after the sun goes down. So 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, and then they'll form this sort of broken line stretching southwest and northeast across the state, and that line will very slowly move as we go through tomorrow night, midnight, and then into the wee hours of Monday morning. Showers and thunderstorms now start to move, shift into mainly southeastern Iowa with that boundary as we go through the day on Monday. So I think probably by the time you get to Monday during lunchtime, afternoon, if you're up towards Fort Dodge or Humboldt or out towards Carroll, you're probably not going to have a wet Monday, but you will definitely have a cooler Monday with still some clouds around. By the time we get towards Tuesday morning, most of the rainfall now is coming to an end. Most of it will be restricted to far southeastern parts of the state, and our skies will start to clear and the cool weather will be settled in place for at least a couple of days. Rainfall potential, it's pretty high in a lot of spots. Okay, so this map shows you generally the lighter blue colors to even purple. Some spots we're going to see 1 or 2 inches of rainfall here as we go through tomorrow night and into the day on Monday. Not everybody will see that much, but that's going to be quite the change from the dry, warm stretch that we've been on lately. Then as we go into the 8-day forecast, the 60s take over for highs Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Wednesday, high pressure passing by means a cool morning for us. 40s for a lot of spots when you wake up Wednesday morning. And then there's that trend back up towards the upper 70s with another rain chance on Thursday.